Hello and welcome to Crafting with Madam K. So I had just done a quick little review, sort of unboxing what's in the box video on the foil quill, and I had experimented once on leather to see if it'll leave the foil designs on leather, and the one that I used was a designer side, very thin, about 1 to 2 ounce leather, and it has kind of like a suede finish to it, but it worked perfectly. This stuff is not coming off. It feels smooth. I can't feel the edges at all, and it looks beautiful on there. So what I want to do is try it with a couple different types of leather. So I have my mat set up with a black, sort of glossy pre-finished leather, a blue, very, very glossy pre-finished leather, a rustic side, which has a little bit of a suede texture, but not really. It's kind of a combination between the suede and the tooling, and a piece of tooling leather. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a couple designs in there. They're just 1 by 1 inch squares, so I'm hoping to get pretty detailed and see what it does. I have it already set up with a medium point tip, and I have it heated up. You want to make sure that it heats up for 5 minutes, and put the little metal piece underneath it to make sure it doesn't melt your plastic. Use the washi tape that comes with it to securely put the foil on the material. Stretch it out as tight as you can, so that way as the pen's going over it doesn't hit any bumps. You know that your pen is heating up because it has the little light on it. So I have this plugged right into the Cricut, which is really cool. I don't have to find another power source. Okay, and let's go ahead and just hit go, and fingers crossed. Okay, so it's all done. So let's go ahead and take this off. I'm going to replace the metal plate under here, and actually I'm done using it, so I'll go ahead and just unplug it. Okay, so you can already sort of see the design before I even pull the foil off. You can see where it melted the design in there. So I'm hoping that when I pull the foil off, that everything that we see is going to be stuck to the leather and everything else comes off nicely. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And those are pretty detailed lines. Again, this is with the medium-sized pen. So that was with the tooling leather. Worked out perfectly. Let's go ahead and try this glossy leather. No, not so much. Pretty much left the whole thing behind it. So a really glossy leather doesn't look like that stuck at all. Let's try the black matte pre-finished leather. So it worked, but you can see here at the bottom of the design, some of it came off. So I don't know if there's an option to maybe run it through twice to see, or maybe if I made the lines thicker if it would work. But it worked pretty well, but it did, not stick there. And the last one is the Rustic Leather, which I did some words on. I thought that would stick better, but it doesn't really. You can see it. It's got a little surprise I'm drunk thing on there, but some of the places it looks like it just scratched the leather. Not scratched it, but the marks I'm seeing are from drawing on the leather and not the stuff itself. Yeah, it's definitely coming off. So it seems like the rustic leather, not so much. That could be because it's oiled also. So maybe it's that finish that they use in the factory that caused it to not work. The black matte finish worked pretty well, but not perfectly. The other glossy leather, again, not so well. the one I did before with a suede finish, beautifully. And this one with the tooling leather, beautifully. So I would say all in all, this is going to be a great tool to use with adding some really pretty details. I could just imagine a leather book with some gold filigree on it. It's going to look really cool. So I would recommend it. I'd say go ahead and get one, and just be careful. Run a piece of test leather through first to make sure you don't ruin your project with something that's not going to stick. But I think that if you find the leather that sticks to, it looks gorgeous and it's going to be a nice permanent finish. So thanks again for tuning in to Crafting with Madam K. It may not be the right way, but it's the Madam K way. Be sure to check out our next video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Bye.